Hi, I'm Erik, this is Skylar, and that's Brian. We'd like to take you on a walkthrough of our latest build, so come on in, let's take a look around. As we walk in, we've got a pull-out step to climb up and in, and then the first thing you kind of notice as you step up and in is we've got another space under here for a rug or some flip-flops again like we had in the last one. A couple other things that probably catch your eye right when you're walking in would be the walnut countertop, a flip-up counter, matching walnut counter for the passenger side that would serve as a space for your laptop and a workspace. We've got the stacked wood cabinets in here like we did in the first build. I really like this look of the cabinets. Some people think it's a little bit busy, and then you can see in the previous build where we also do more simpler cabinet faces. We've got a swivel passenger seat in this van that swivels all the way around. The driver's side does not swivel. It's up against the shower in this build. The customer chose to have a sound system put into this vehicle, which is pretty cool. And then as we move up underneath here, we've got a floor mat. I had a vendor reach out to me and he sent me this to try out, and I really like it. I'll put a link in the description. It'll be the first link in the description below. Moving back to the shower, we've got our standard 34 by 24 inch shower pan with the one-piece PVC walls that I normally put in all my builds. We tried out a different composting toilet in this one. This one's called the Airhead. I do really like this one. It's a little bit smaller, so you got that extra space for your feet and your legs in here. I think it fits in here really nice. Also, the urine bottle will pull out without having to open up the whole top of it like you do in the Nature's Head. So those are a couple of nice features that I like about this versus the Nature's Head. As we move up, we've got a shower hose with a shower handle that detaches for washing. Also a valve on the side of the shower head for a bigger spray. Again, lower down we have the valve like we had in the last build, which I really like because you can individually adjust the hot and cold water and turn it on and off without that switching the hot and cold water setting that you like. So it's a great water saving feature in the shower. We've got a shower light in here button for turning the light on and off. Over to the sink, we inset this sink instead of undermounting like we usually do, and we used the cutting board that came with the sink. We thought it was a good match to the walnut, so we kept that, and that fits in there nice. We have a black faucet on this one with the water, and then the spray head also on this for washing dishes. We have a water filter. This is a reverse osmosis water filter, so that's a nice little added feature. And then moving back along, we have a propane cooktop with this walnut counter that we mentioned earlier. This countertop will swivel up and lock in to a latch up top, revealing just the cooktop. So in this one, we've got a propane cooktop, and then we've got an electric oven below. And this electric oven, I built in a cabinet to cover that, and then the oven fits in that area underneath. In this van, we decided to put an isotherm DC fridge in. It's a nice big refrigerator and a nice big freezer on the bottom. So a lot of extra refrigerated and freezing space in this one. Again, it's a DC fridge, so that was nice that we don't have to have the inverter running all the time. Below the refrigerator, we've got a drawer, a little short drawer. We had some extra space there. And then moving forward from that drawer, we've got a couple larger drawers that work great for storage. And then above that, we have kind of a garment closet. Up a little bit higher, we have two uppers also on push latches, which I like. Push to lock, push to open. It's kind of a nice feature, so extra storage up there. More storage above the cooktop. Again, like normal in my builds, I have a couple of flip down cabinets here, which are nice for spice racks. or setting your spices out. In here we've got a couple of remote controls for this van. I'll set these out. The first remote that we have runs the main lights. You can turn them, dim them down and brighten them up, and there's an on and an off. The next remote does the LED lights in the toe kicks. You can change the colors on it. And the last remote is for the S-bar diesel heater that's in this unit. Moving back in the van, we've got a couple of bench seats with a hinge up underneath for some extra storage, both the driver's side and the passenger side. We have two purple seat pads to cushion the benches. We also have a purple mattress in this one. It's a 10-inch purple mattress. Down below the mattress there's a pull-out table that we can pull out, and it locks into place for dining area. Locks out, and it also locks back in. Matching walnut to the countertops. On the ceiling we've got tongue and groove pine that has a clear coat on it. On the walls we've got some weathered wood tongue and groove on the walls, and I'll put a link in the description to that. The company who does this near me really does some great work in a lot of different varieties, so that turned out nice. Moving up to the control center, in this we have a Marine battery monitor for monitoring all the power consumption. Over next to it we've got a switch for the inverter, so we can toggle that on and off when we want. Next to that we've got a WeBoost cell phone booster. Behind that we got a couple of overhead bins over the bed like we normally have in our builds. I separated this one into two compartments, because we'll probably have a TV swivel out of this one for sitting in bed and watching movies. My favorite thing in this build is a skylight. I was really reluctant to put a skylight in a van, but having done it, I really like it. It's electric, so it operates, fully opens, and fully closes. Be great for seeing the stars at night, up high so the bugs can't find you. In the back are a couple of additional speakers that came with the sound system. To the right you have a couple of more reading lights up above. These reading lights are tap on, tap off, and you can hold them to dim. In the middle we have an outlet for charging a laptop or whatever you might need. Moving a little farther forward or down, we've got a couple of slider windows above the bed on the head and the foot of the bed for drawing air across you and up and out of the ceiling fan. The control for this max air ceiling fan is right next to the bed here where you can reach it. For the electrical in this fan, we've got four 170 amp hour batteries. We have a 3,000 watt inverter. We've got one large solar panel up on the roof. We've got decking around that solar panel for some storage space or walking space. As we move back, we have the shore power outlet for charging the batteries, in addition to the solar panels charging the batteries. The alternator will also charge the batteries on this unit. Onto the garage area of this van. Lots of storage space in the back of this van. On this side we have all the electrical components, the batteries, the fuse box. On the other side there's the plumbing. We've got a really large water tank in this. It's 55 gallons for fresh water. Back here we've got a little access for operating some valves for filling the tank. This can drain the tank or fill the tank depending upon how you actuate the valves. Up above that we've got a outlet with hot and cold water for a shower or washing your mountain bike or washing your dog. We have an outlet in the back. We've got some neat push-out outlets. There's one here and there's one on the sliding door side of the van. Up above that, we have the bed hinges, both for sitting up in bed and for accessing the electrical area. Well, thanks for coming along on this walkthrough. If you're looking to have a custom-made van built, feel free to shoot me an email in the email down below, and we'd love to give you an estimate.